Hi guys, I'm Jill.
And I'm Tony.
And we are a full-time traveling family who bought an RV, hit the road, and have been on the road now for...
Almost a year and a half.
Almost a year and a half. And how many states?
We are now in our 44th state and visited our first district, I guess, if you want to call it.
The District of Columbia, Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Yeah, this has been on the top of my bucket list for quite a while.
Mine too. I have never been to D.C. and to be able to come here and tour different things and see different places, we got the ultimate tour today, and that was of the White House.
It was awesome. We got to go tour the White House, and I was like, I don't know, not nervous, but so excited that I had to like make sure the kids were in like clean clothes without holes or stains on them.
And showered, and, you know, basic human stuff.
You know, the stuff that we don't really think about as much when we live in an RV, we live in campgrounds.
Right,
you know?
we're not just out hiking in a national park or something, we're going to somebody's residence who happens to actually be the president's house.
Yeah, the White House, like the history there was...
It was incredible. One of the biggest, I think, cool things for me was seeing all the oil paintings.
Yeah.
Of past presidents.
Like
and
George Washington, Abraham Lincoln.
The famous, like, the Kennedy shot of him
yeah.
contemplating, that was huge. Seeing Reagan's picture.
It was...
I mean, Calvin Coolidge, Hoover, everybody that was...
so cool.
Yeah, seeing some of those. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, they even let us take photos. We could bring our phone into the White House, and we were able to take photos, but no videos, no live streaming.
Yeah, and so you can also bring either your phone or you can bring a camera with a small zoom lens, so like a little pocket camera. Or...
Yeah, and no purses or bags or anything like that. Nope. So we're learning that as we're here in D.C. with 4 kids who are always hungry.
So ladies, if you're visiting the White House, keep track. Cannot bring a purse.
Yeah, some of the people were having to like leave their husbands out with their purses and actually not even come through. This one lady that was next to us.
Yeah, she rode in. They were going to ride in on the metro from Alexandria, Virginia, and her husband had to stay back because she said, "I will not be without my purse for the day," so he missed out.
Yeah. So going into this is our first live stream. Hopefully it's going well.
Couldn't tell.
But we plan to do a live stream from Washington D.C. Obviously not in the White House, but after our experience right away. But taking a trip to Washington D.C. with 4 kids under the age of 10, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, today we only visited 2 places, the White House and the National Archives, and we still put over 5 miles walking in with little kids. So
and that was parking in a parking garage between the 2 destinations.
Right, we parked at the Ronald Reagan Trade Center, which is a great spot to park. It's a little pricey, but at the same time,
totally worth it.
It was $25 for all day parking, and we could get access to our vans. So what we ended up doing, we did the White House tour, got done, we walked to the van, ate lunch, and then left and went and toured the National Archives. Oh, actually, we did stop at the National Gallery of Art, the outdoor sculpture garden.
Oh, the outdoor sculpture garden, another bathroom break there. Yeah. How many of those do we have to do?
Probably about 8 or 10 bathroom
Literally.
breaks.
Yeah.
And that was without carrying bags of water and
Well,
food.
we couldn't carry. So you can't bring any bags into the White House, and you can't bring any food or drink into any of the Smithsonian's or the National Archives or any of that.
Right. So that's something to think about when you're touring D.C. And there's some street vendors around. There's a lot of street vendors on the weekends, especially the food trucks on like 7th and 14th.
Yeah, on Saturday when we were there.
Right, kind of wrapping the National Mall. But aside from that, you have to walk about 3-4 blocks off the mall in either direction just to find a restaurant. So
yeah, there's like no restaurants because it's all part of the Smithsonian.
Yeah, everything's a museum. So I mean, they have food courts for some of the museums, and there's a couple on the National Mall, but if you want to pay $20 for you know, some chicken tenders or something.
No, right? They're really expensive.
Right.
So yeah, things that we're learning is that yes, we committed to doing a live video for you guys today from Washington D.C. But
we're near D.C. still, so
we are. We're here at the National Park.
Yes,
and
the National Park.
Kids are back there as we are in here telling you about our day.
Don't let the name fool you. Greenbelt National Park.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like other national parks where it's dry camping. So if you've been to Glacier, Grand Canyon, whatever, a lot of the camps there are dry camps. So just like here, except now we're only, 12 miles outside?
12 miles outside of D.C., which, you know, in traffic was like an hour drive today.
Traffic at 9 o'clock at night, that 12 miles takes about 19 minutes to get in. In the morning, it took us over an hour. So a lot of people, a lot of traffic out here. You just got to plan accordingly.
Yeah, but since we're dry camping, if you can hear the generator in the background, that's what's going to, kick it into gear for us. But
Yeah.
it was a great day. It's been awesome to bring the kids here to DC, and it's been awesome for us to see it finally.
Yes.
I think it's a good way of, I don't know, mindset, is that the right word? But for us to think about this as just being our first time.
Yes.
Because we can't see everything, especially with our kids being so much younger. Jasmine was in tears twice today because of how much walking we were doing.
Trying to walk little 3.5-year-old legs.
Trying to carry her, but
Yeah, it was hard for her, but shoulder rides and stuff. But Saturday, what we ended up doing, we went and we brought our bikes in actually, and biked around with our friends.
From another friend.
Yep, brought our bikes in. Started at Arlington and actually parked there, and then rode to. Hit up different things like, sorry, this was our first live, so.
Yeah, hi guys. You were able to, we biked and we went to the Lincoln Memorial, and then we went to,
I have to figure out how to do the chat.
I know, you're trying to see what you're saying. We'll have to respond in just a second. But we hit up the Lincoln Memorial and the Jefferson Memorial.
Yeah.
Which is harder to get to. We learned that's a little bit out of the way
for people. The
Jefferson
one, it's on the complete other side of the tidal basin, which is kind of the water you see everybody always walking around. The Lincoln is it's pretty accessible. Yeah, and that's where everybody kind of starts. That's near the the Vietnam Vet Memorial. But that's the thing too, as you're traveling through DC, you're passing every kind of memorial. It's like you're just like, oh, there's the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial, and there's the World War II Memorial, and there's the Korean Vets Memorial. And
again, super exciting for us.
Yes.
The kids are excited because we met friends here. Otherwise, they're doing good. I mean, the White House, I think that if we would have known ahead of time and paid attention to the Junior Ranger program and how you can actually do like a scavenger hunt through the White House, and we had heard about that from a friend on Instagram after we had left the White House. Bummer. So we told our friends about that because they're going to go tour tomorrow. So, but otherwise, I think it's been going really good. I know, we're trying to figure out the chat. Oh, here we go. I like to ask. Oh, don't touch it. Just let go. Sorry, guys.
Trying to figure out the question thing.
All right, we'll have to respond later.
Go ahead and ask questions.
We'll have to type in the response. This is our first time doing a live.
Yeah, so. Drop a comment. I guess in closing, what we want to know, we still have 4 days here.
Yeah, help us out.
Yes, what do you do in DC with 4 kids 10 and under? We always get suggestions. Some of the top suggestions, like from everybody we talk to, it's all about the Holocaust Museum. We ourselves would love to see. We've heard it's not the most appropriate place for kids because they wouldn't have the context, and it's very somber, very hallowed ground, kind of like going to Arlington, but even more so.
We've also heard seeing the Capitol and taking tours there, but again, we just did the White House, which was a big tour for them.
Yes.
And I don't think they found as much joy in it as we did, so we're just trying to make sure that we can make this fun.
We've done some look, no touch, especially the archives. I mean, seeing the Declaration, seeing the Constitution there.
That was really cool.
Amazing, but everything's, look, don't touch, no noise, quiet. So we're trying to find a little more rough and tumble. We did walk past and saw they're opening a National Children's Museum.
Oh, yeah.
Spring of next year.
Yeah,
so
bummer, we'll miss that. But again, we plan on coming back, hopefully.
Yes, DC will be back here for sure. And again, bringing the bikes, having the kids. I actually towed Jasmine, I should say, in our bike trailer.
Yeah.
So that was something to think about too. If you got little ones, you want to get around DC, either a bike trailer, because then it's nice too. We threw a couple coolers, backpack coolers in there with all of our food. Then you just lock them up. Then you can go into the different museums, come back out. You got your food station, because anybody else with little kids, that's all they do is eat.
Yeah. All right, you need to hold this. I'm holding the camera, my arm's sore. All right, guys, we just wanted to say thanks for watching.
Yes, thanks for joining us live for our first live, and we'll maybe try more lives if people enjoy this better.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Molly.
Molly. Hopefully enjoy I hear you guys are having nice weather.
I know.
Bye.
I know. Goodbye. Yeah, we are hoping to work our way south where it's a little bit warmer. Today was a nice day, but it's been pretty chilly
day,
here
upper
in the East
60s
Coast.
and sunny. So
I know.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments if anybody comes across this and sees this. Again, things to do with kids in DC, and let us know some of your thoughts.
All right, guys. Check you later.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.